Well, good evening and welcome to About the Valley. And my guests tonight come from down the street from us in the valley, down at the Spa of Whitinsville. And if you're not familiar where it is, it's in the bank building with the Milford Savings. Is it Milford?
The Milford Federal Bank.
It's Milford Federal.
Mhm.
That big building looks like a town hall down on Route 122, right near the plaza, Shaw's Plaza.
Mhm.
Yep.
And Connie is the owner, manager, operator, does everything that necessarily get done, right?
Mostly everything.
Connie
Almost
Lambert.
everything.
And I'll let the other ladies introduce themselves.
All right, I'll go next. I'm Kendall. I'm Connie's daughter.
And what do you do?
I'm the spa coordinator, so I run everything else that she doesn't run at the front desk.
So it's sort of a family business.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
I'm Deborah Dion Pilot. I've been a massage therapist, reflexologist for almost 10 years. I've been at the spa for 3 years now.
And my name is Bishaka. I'm the esthetician there. So I do professional skincare services like facials, waxing, and also a threading expert.
and there are actually, two more?
There are three
Three
other.
more, I'm sorry,
yeah,
three more.
We're missing Maraja. She's our other esthetician. We're missing Joellen. She's another massage therapist that we have. And I just hired a new girl, Erica Bugan, and she will be our new licensed manicurist.
And right now, we're sitting in the waiting room, you might say, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the transition area. Yes.
But this isn't Connie's furniture, this is, we're doing it through the magic of television.
I didn't even realize that at first.
It does look like we're really there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Looks awesome.
The magic of TV. In back, you can see, it looks like the place where you do the nails.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
manicuring table. Yep.
Yeah, and then there's rooms off to the side where you do the massage,
Mhm.
reflexology, facials.
Yes.
Well, I'll let you list everything.
Okay, we have 3 massage rooms. We have one room that is it's actually Debbie's room that is extra large, so we can do our couples massages in there. We have our manicuring area where we do manicures and pedicures. And Erica will be doing. She'll be bringing her her gel talents to the spa in Whitinsville. I do natural nails, and she'll be doing gels. Introducing those to our clientele. We also have a room specifically for reflexology that Debbie takes care of the reflexology, and that's in a room separate by itself. You can also have massages that include reflexology in them as well. And we have 2 aesthetics rooms. One is Bishaka's and the other one is Mirage's. And like she stated earlier, facials, waxing, and Bishaka does the threading, the eyebrow and facial threading.
Oh, now, the reflexology, that's not a new thing, but it's something that's becoming a little more popular now, I believe.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does seem to be.
Right.
And Debbie
Yeah.
Debbie can speak on the reflexology.
Yeah, that's.
She's the expert.
It's quite a science.
Well, they say that there's evidence that most ancient colonies use reflexology to help with sicknesses and different things. They also have pictures in Egyptian physician's tomb that shows evidence of using reflexology, and that dates back 23,000 years BC.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Wow.
So, and it's a therapeutic method of relieving stress and pain. And we use like a predestined map of your feet, hands. You could use your ears, your face, your head, different points on these areas that respond to your nerves.
So it's more than just the feet then.
Yes.
You can find these reflexes on your hands too, and do the same treatment on your hands. Say somebody didn't have feet,
Yeah.
you know, or one foot was missing. You could use the hand on that side also.
Oh, okay, so normally you'd use the feet,
Normally, I feel it's
but
better.
you have the option of using other appendages
Yes.
if the feet aren't available. But if someone has arthritis in their hands, would you just use the reflexology on their hands, or?
Well, You could. It would probably feel better on their feet,
Ah,
although still using manipulation on the hands with massage is really good for arthritis.
see, I think it's hard for people to think of the fact that your feet actually connect to your whole body.
Right. They say that there's over 7,000 nerve endings at the bottom of your feet that go right to your brain. And a demonstration, actually, I have a client that's paralyzed, his whole shoulder, his arm, his hands. And when I work his arm area on his feet, his fingers move.
Wow.
So it's
Wa- wa-
pretty
was-
cool.
Was he paralyzed from a stroke or?
No, an accident.
Oh, that's really something then.
So it's really neat to see, you know, what you do and see that it actually does
Makes a
work.
difference.
Yeah.
I take care of a lot of people with headaches. So usually like your big toe, the great toe, is all your head and neck. So literally, if you have a headache, you
Yeah.
can find that pressure point in your toe. It'll hurt, and you can massage that out.
That's really something. Well, you know, if you're wearing tight shoes and your feet hurt, you do feel it in other parts of your body,
Absolutely.
especially your back.
Yeah.
So I can see, wow, that's really interesting.
People really do like it. They do. I actually had, a gentleman had come in and Debbie had worked on him, and I take care of his wife, and he had come in, that was his first time in, and he was having a really bad lower back pain, and, he was saying that, you know, he was kind of disgruntled at first because she wasn't doing what he thought he needed. He doesn't know because he's not a massage therapist, and he wanted her to do stuff, and she wasn't doing because it would have caused him more pain. But when she got to the reflexology on his feet, when he left, he was amazed. He was amazed
It
that
relieved the pain.
it relieved the pain. Like before he even got off the table, it hurt. What she did hurt.
Yeah.
But after that was over, he couldn't believe how great he felt. He
Wow.
was amazed. Yeah.
Would he have back pain or?
He had back pain. He had lower back pain, and she
Very
did
common. A lot of people have back pain.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I was pretty impressed and proud of Debbie.
With most of my massages, if I find areas, I automatically, when it comes time for their feet time, I'll work those areas. I have a doctor, she's amazing, but she's funny. She'll say, I can't believe every time you work on my feet for my sinuses, she goes home and they all loosen up. And she's a doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she really finds it strange, right? Because it's just not what I was taught in medical school.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And we like to take, my personal feeling is I like to take the holistic approach.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of pain medications, especially with the whole opioid situation going on.
Right.
I like to come at things from a more holistic view, and I highly recommend massage for a lot of things. A lot of times the pain medication is just dulling the pain. It's not getting at the source of
Right, it
what's
just covers it
causing
up.
the pain. It does,
It doesn't
exactly.
take
So
care
you're
of
never
it.
really getting better.
Right.
But with the massage that we do, you know, hopefully we can get you there. It may not happen overnight, and especially if you haven't had a massage for 10 years, and you know that whatever your issue has been building and building and building. It will take sessions in order to get you where you want to be. But instead of taking medication that is not helping you in any way, it's just dulling the pain. You know, I'd much rather go, and I do advocate for the holistic approach, which is the massage, and I also do polarity therapy as well, and that is the, you know, the clearing of the bad energy, opening up the energy flow, cleansing of the chakras, realigning the chakras. It's all very holistic. It's also therapy as well. So anytime.
And that's done through massage.
Well, polarity is different from massage.
Let's do. I never heard of it, so.
Right. Well, I was having a little trouble. I've had trouble always explaining it because it doesn't. The way that it's explained in textbooks, and it doesn't really give the meaning that I like to give. And
Well,
what it does is it opens up your energy pathways in your body.
What do you do to perform it?
We touch. You don't have to get undressed. You're completely clothed except for your socks. because we do feet work as well. We do reflexology on the feet as well. Not to the extreme of straight reflexology, but you're being touched in specific areas, in the specific pathways, and there's many different ones we
Like
have.
pressure points,
They're not really pressure points
but on
per
the,
se,
The energy
on that
pathways.
concept though.
on that concept. They're energy pathways. We touch you in a certain way to open up those pathways. And a lot of time, they do call it therapy. For the reason behind that is that if you're stuck in, if you're not feeling yourself, if you feel out of sorts, you truly are out of sorts, and if you come in, and it's better to have more than one. It's probably best to have 3 or 4 sessions in order to work on whatever your specific. It could be spiritual, emotional, physical. A lot of times people that have chronic illness will have polarity work done, and then that helps them. It helps them clear it up. But,
Really?
yeah, I've had clients cry because it is therapy, and I just have them, concentrate on what their issue is while they're having this session done. And a lot of times clients will feel light when they're finished. I have felt when I had it performed on me, it was very strange. I saw colors. It was like an hour was over in an instant, and when I was finished, I felt light, and like a burden, I guess you would say, is lifted, and you just feel different. You feel light, and you feel better, and it will never make you feel worse. It will always, even if you end up crying or whatnot, that it's therapy. It's therapeutic. You get it. You're
Wow.
getting it out.
It helps balance the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do clearing of the chakras.
You're gonna be the only one around that offers that.
That I know of, yeah. We
Yeah.
do cleansing of the chakras as well. I use crystals, and I use the crystals to clear the chakras. And
I've heard of, crystals supposedly do have some power to them.
They do.
A lot.
yeah.
I mean,
That's what
Quartz
runs the
crystals.
Timex watch.
yeah, you're right. If you're a Trekkie, you know that they talk about lithium crystals.
Yeah.
And there's a reason, I mean, there's a reason for that. I know it's fictional, but
Mhm.
there's a reason
Helps
behind
stabilize
fiction.
moods
Mhm.
and mood swings.
Yeah, and a lot of
certainly.
people will wear crystals on them
Yes.
to help keep their flow open.
Well, we're finally realizing, and even medicine is coming to the point that there is an energy.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and it's all energy. And I have people that are in the medical field that, they don't. It's like it's all energy. It's not anything fancy or out of this world. It's all just energy, and everything is made up of energy.
Yeah, we find our brain operates on energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if that's happening, is it gonna be energy elsewhere?
Right.
I know I had someone in a few weeks back, and we talked about Tai Chi,
Mm-hmm.
and he
That's
talked about
awesome.
and you go like this, and you can actually feel
Mhm.
the energy that your body is
Yeah.
putting out.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah. So there is something there.
Yeah, there's something to it.
You'll feel that with Reiki too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
Debbie,
we
Debbie
offer.
does Reiki as well.
What is it?
Reiki.
Reiki.
Reiki?
And that's actually working with universal energy.
Oh, see, well,
So-
let's get into this is fascinating. I really like this stuff. I do.
Yeah, it's very.
And this is,
Very-
I don't know of anyone else that does this in this area, so, around this, in the
We
valley.
have a lot of Reiki practitioners around. I can't even say it. You will probably have to. You should
probably
seek
have to,
them out.
Yeah, Debbie.
They're
would be
around.
the best one to look after.
They it's actually an alternative method of medicine, energy healing. They call it palm healing, hands-on healing. It can be done like polarity, where you don't even have to touch a body, or hands-on. You'll actually feel the practitioner's hands heat up. Sometimes they might be cold, depending on what area you're working on. It's another means of cleansing and clearing different energy points in your body. There's 7 major, but there's like 114 through the body. So, and they all relate to different things in different parts of your life. And if you have a blockage in one area, you might be having trouble with food or root chakras, money or business. So it's really interesting.
Wow, yeah.
And again, it's done with you dressed. You don't have to take your clothes off. It can be either done right above you or touching you, and it basically run down from your head to your feet, cleansing and clearing chakra areas. Actually, the practitioner's hands too. If you find an area, I know that my hands will go to that area and won't leave. So when I go to move, if my hand doesn't want to go, I know I have to spend more time in that area.
We're
So-
starting to come around to this stuff more. It's been around for, I know,
Oh,
thousands of years.
yes.
Yep.
And mostly Eastern-based, right?
Oh, East
American?
and Western. Yeah,
No,
you
we're-
figure between,
Eastern medicine.
I mean, talking Oriental.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
absolutely. In Japan, even the reflexology, because even with reflexology, it's still working energy areas
Yeah.
through your body. And in Japan, they look at that as a means of preventative medicine and promote it through their health.
You know, the thing is, if you have a problem, an illness, see your doctor,
Right.
and don't stop seeing them, but
Mhm.
also, doesn't hurt.
No, it definitely doesn't hurt.
You're not
It could
you're not gonna
definitely
make it
help.
worse.
Could definitely help you feel better.
Yeah,
They
so,
s-
I mean, it's good, it's a good idea to seek
Mhm.
some alternatives.
Yep.
And especially if you got a terminal illness,
Mhm.
what have you got to lose?
Exactly.
And they say it's more effective with
Mhm.
chronic illnesses.
And even if you get in your mind, because your mind has a lot of control over your
Yes,
body.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Yep, your whole attitude towards
Yeah.
whatever
Right.
you're dealing with, positive thinking, positive reinforcement, anything like that. Even if you're not well and you come in for a massage, just the touching part of it, it's soothing and it makes you feel better.
Right.
Unless you're sick with a cold, then that's not good because it will just make you more sick. It pushes it through your body.
You get rid of it
faster.
quicker.
Yeah, you get sick faster if we do that. So we try to discourage that. That's not good. But if you have, like a chronic illness or like even a
Right.
terminal like oncology massage, it's just a
But
soft.
a massage on a regular basis,
Mhm.
and reflex on a regular basis could actually keep you healthy too,
It
right?
does, and we have returning
Get you through the
clients.
winter
Yeah.
without maybe getting the flu.
Yep, we have
You know.
clients that come in on a regular basis as preventative to keep them in the health that they're in now, to keep them feeling as good as they
Right.
do. And I would recommend that more because, like I said, the longer you go without it, and we all have aches and pains, regardless of our age or our occupation.
Yeah.
We all have aches and pains, and there's nothing,
Your body has to do a lot of stuff during
yeah.
the day.
and it's, you're gonna have and there's nothing, it's not, I know a lot of people consider it a luxury to go have a massage, but it's really for your health.
Right.
It's really for your health to make you feel better, you will perform better. If you're sitting at a desk all day, hunched over a computer, you're not gonna feel well, you're gonna have pain because as you're hunched over, your
You're
muscles
putting
in
your
your
body
back.
in a position
in a
that's not
position.
normal for it.
Right, and we weren't meant to sit at a desk for 8,
Right.
10, 12 hours a day, and of course, we're gonna have repercussions from that.
Yeah.
And to come in and get a massage once a month, I have a client that comes in every 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, he comes in and he feels great, and, I don't feel any of those knots in him because he comes in.
I have
As
clients
often
that
as he
come in
does.
weekly
Yep, just
that know that in order to stay well all week,
Mhm.
they need that extra help.
Oh, yeah. I know, the doctor asked me last fall, he said, when's the last time you got a flu shot? I said, the last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu.
right, that does happen.
No, I don't get one anymore, but
Yeah.
I try to stay healthy by
Mhm.
doing things like you say, get a massage,
Yep.
get adjusted at the chiropractor.
Mhm.
Things that you're not putting anything into your body, is when you get that flu shot, you're injecting the flu in your
Yeah.
body.
Mhm.
So why do I want to do that?
Yep.
And I don't have a cold all winter. I
Yeah.
can say that now because winter's over.
Right. Ooh, it still could be, you know.
But even with the allergies,
Yep.
I mean, I have my tablespoon of honey every morning,
Well, there you go.
That's good.
and it works.
Yeah. Yeah,
Really?
it's
That
good.
really
I'd
works?
much
Yeah.
rather.
Now
do
you have
that.
to add the apple cider vinegar with it.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
It
don't
does
like it
taste
handle that.
horrible, but it's really good for you. You can do the honey, you can do the apple cider vinegar.
Another thing that I wanted to bring up before I forget about it is that all of my staff, we all, and even the girls that are on here right now, we all genuinely care about each other.
Yep.
And when you come into the spa, I think you can feel that. You can tell that because it's a nice, serene place, and the energy is really good in there.
Oh, I know. When I was
Right.
there, you could see it.
Yeah,
and,
it's very nice.
and it's a beautiful place.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
God! I mean,
I've done a lot of work
yeah. I
to
mean,
get where we're at this moment. I hope to do more.
like going into a penthouse.
It's had a lot of people don't realize that when they see the bank, they think it's just the bank.
Yeah, they don't know
and
that we're.
Yeah.
They
that
don't
we're-
realize we're upstairs.
And that when you walk in, everyone is just like, I can't believe you're up here. I can't believe how big this place is, and
Right.
you
I
know,
know.
that it's nice.
Right.
And if you have trouble on stairs, there's an
Yeah, we have the
elevator.
elevator,
Yeah,
so
there's
you
the
don't have
elevator.
to.
Right.
Yeah, and a lot of there's some other places around local that that is an issue, and we specifically with our clients, when you come in there, it's all about you. And
Yeah.
it's a quiet place to come in, and my tagline is the place to come to let go. Because when you come in, I want you to come in and just forget about, work or issues that you may be having or whatever, and you come in, you get a beautiful facial that Bashaka and Mirage do, and you just feel pampered, and it's about you, and the attention's all on you. And a lot of times we don't get that in our lives. We're
Right.
busy taking care of everybody else that we're not able to, we don't get a chance to have other people take care of us. But when you come into the spa, that is what we do. That's your time. And we're taking care of you. Our focus is on you, and we want you to feel so great that you come back. We want you to come back.
On the facials, we'll let the other lady speak.
Mm-hmm.
There's more benefit to a facial than just getting that relaxed feeling, right?
Right. It's about, it's imperative skincare in today's world, because the kind of life people are leading now, there's stress and there's so many things going on. And like she said about the massage, I mean, this is something I would really say once a month is recommended, and start taking care of yourself before you realize, it's too late. So skincare is, it's part of your life, and the facial opens up the pores, and we do, it has a lot of steps to it. And when you're out of the room, you're feeling fresh, energized, and your skin's being taken care of. So it's a different, whole new feeling. So it's, again, I would say it's related to health, and not only the beautification. So yeah, it's
And does it help when you get older to make your skin look younger and
Mm-hmm.
yes,
take
yes,
away some of the
Definitely does.
yes,
the drooping
anti-aging,
Yeah.
anti-stress, anti-wrinkles, all of that.
We have a couple of different, we have the Vitamineral facial that is awesome. I love it. It's great. The anti-aging collagen facial is also, the products that we use the BioElements line, and just the feel of them on your skin just feels so nice. And when you're done, I mean, also when you're getting a facial, you're also getting a neck and shoulder
Neck
massage.
and shoulder
You're
massage.
getting an arm massage. You could ask for a foot massage instead of your arm massage. We do paraffin dips.
Yeah, and we do a good amount of steam, like for
Mhm.
10 to 15 minutes, and
Yep.
there's a facial massage. So we would like dim the lights in the room and
Mhm.
try to our effort is to try to make the person fall asleep
Yep.
and just forget about everything else while you're here.
Have you had people fall asleep?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have to wake them.
Yeah,
What are you
especially-
doing?
I lose a lot of people.
When I do have a chance to get a facial, I think I fell asleep the last time I had a facial, and it's weird that it's kind of not sleeping. It happens in massage as well, and in polarity, that you're not really asleep, but you're not really awake.
Right.
You're in that space in between.
But you're very,
Yeah.
very relaxed.
Yeah, you're very relaxed, but you're in that space in between, and it's like, it's very nice there. I highly recommend it.
Yes.
And the products you use, you're not buying this stuff at CVS.
No,
No.
this is all professional products that we
Yeah.
use. BioElements is a very good line. It's a
Yeah,
very
so
good
it's not
line.
something you can go out and buy and
No.
your average person can go out and buy.
No,
so-
but we can't order it. If our clients like the products that we use during the facials, we are able to purchase that, and they,
Oh, you
for
will sell
them.
it to them, so
Yes.
they can,
Yeah.
so they can
We-
actually take some home with
yes.
them.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh.
We can order it for them. I
Take
actually
care.
just ordered a client a couple of products yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And of course, you have nice music going at the
Yes,
same
it's very
time.
relaxing. Very
Yeah.
relaxing.
And you do nails.
We do nails, and I wish Erica was able to come, but she was not able to come. Like I said, I do natural nails, and I do love to give pedicures. Pedicures are very nice, and people definitely like them. And we have men clients that come in, and we have one pedicure chair and one manicure table, and it's different from a lot of other places that's all they do is we're not a nail salon. We are definitely a spa. And we do like to, it's set off in the back a little bit, so we're out of the way, so people aren't looking at you. I mean, some people don't like that. They just want
Right.
to be in there. Especially men, sometimes they feel a little, exposed being in there getting their feet done. But we do have men clients, and they do really
Well,
like
they
it.
feel that it's kind of feminine.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a woman
Yeah.
thing to do.
Yeah.
But personally, my husband and I get our feet done, and he loves it. So we go every couple of weeks to get our feet done together. But we do, I highly recommend, especially as we get older, coming in and having your feet taken care of, because many things can happen, especially if you are diabetic. You need to
Right.
get, you
You
definitely
need to keep the blood flow up.
Yes, definitely need to do that. And it's a nice, the women that come in and the men that come in, they really enjoy coming there, because it's just them. There's not a row of pedicure chairs with the TV blasting and people eating or whatever they may be doing. It's nice and quiet in there, and you can
Yeah.
relax, and we can either converse or not. It's completely up to you what you want to do. If you want to read a magazine or be on your phone, we follow your lead, and it's about you. It's all about what you want to do. It's your time.
So you give someone a complete relaxing experience
Yes.
Right.
for about an hour.
Yes, depending upon we have 90-minute massages
Uh-huh.
and
90-minute facials.
90-minute facials, so
Wow.
Yeah,
however long. Yeah.
And we do combination services, so it
Yeah.
can go up to 2 hours,
Yeah.
depending on what you get.
We also do spa parties, bachelorette parties.
So you have the whole group come in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And it would just be them. There's nobody else there. It would
Yeah,
just
you don't
be-
go out to their place.
No,
No.
they
No.
have to come in to
They
us.
have to come in, but-
Yep, they have to come in to us.
Great idea though for
Yep.
a bachelorette party.
Yep, come in.
But we
everybody
do
can-
go out and do chair
We
massages.
do go out and do chair massages.
Oh,
They're available
okay.
for
Different
hire.
companies
Yep.
will hire us and will do their,
Yep, for their
for their employees
Yep, it's a
as
very
a
nice thing
gift.
to do for your employees,
Well,
especially
with
with the-
Midway here, so I'd like to get how to get a hold of you.
Oh, okay. You can reach us either on our website at whitinsvillespa.com. You can give us a call at 508-234-3982, or you can see us on Facebook at
Right.
Whitinsville Spa, the Spa in Whitinsville.
And on your website, you have your pricing.
Our pricing is on our website. You can actually book an appointment right on the website. You can also purchase gift certificates on the website. And you can either have it printed out, you can email them to the recipient. You could also purchase the gift certificates in the spa. We are at the spa by appointment only.
Right.
And
So you
but
really
we're
have to
usually there during
make an
the
appointment
day.
ahead of time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're usually there in the morning to answer the phone. But sometimes if we are in with a client, you'd have to leave a message on the machine, but we always get back to you. And if you could leave the most detailed message as possible, then that would give us a better idea of what you're looking for or when you'd like to come in.
Connie, you're on Facebook a lot,
I am.
and a lot of people will correspond with her.
Mhm.
Is there anything open
Yeah.
for here or there, and actually book while chit-chatting
Yes.
with Connie on Facebook.
I'm
our
very
Facebook
easy
page.
to reach. If you're on the website and you, there's a live chat that you can leave us if we're not available to do the live chat with you, you do need to leave your contact information, because it doesn't give us that. And a lot of times I just get, what are your services? And then I don't have any way to get in touch with anybody because I wasn't
they answer 'em.
on. By the time I get to them, they've
Yeah.
already gone
Yeah,
offline.
it tells us visitor and such number, and that's all we get.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
so
It doesn't.
you
So
really
I-
gotta leave some
I
information.
Yeah.
even put
Yeah.
on there to please leave your contact information. That's the only way I could get a hold of you, because otherwise, I'm not ignoring you. there's no way for me to contact
Right.
you if I don't have your
Right.
information.
Right.
So, and if you don't get a response, please call us and leave us a message, or you could chat again and just leave your information. We're happy to get back to you at any time.
the way you do business today is it's so different now
Mhm.
because of the internet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been on chat with people at 10 o'clock at night, making their appointments for them.
Wow.
Yeah, so I am on my phone a lot, and that's why, because I'm either doing the
Connie's
website.
readily available, I mean.
Yes, I am. If I'm not, I'm with a client.
Yeah. So you really don't have any set hours.
No.
No.
Well, we're usually there on Saturdays. We're
Uh-huh.
there because we're usually booked on
Yeah,
Saturdays.
Saturdays is our big day.
Yeah, so we're
Saturdays is
definitely up
busy
until about
days.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
But available every day.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely
All
available.
of us are
You're available by
every
appointment.
day, yes.
Yes.
Right, but I'm saying, you can't come in between 9 and 5 and.
Expect somebody?
Yeah,
that's
no.
it. You don't do walk-ins.
No.
No, we definitely
No.
do not do walk-ins, and if, the way that it's set up on the website to book an appointment is, say it was 9:30, you wouldn't be able to book an appointment until 10:30. There's an hour lag time that we're not able to be booked within an hour. We
Right.
all live fairly close to the spa, so it
Yeah.
doesn't take us long to get there, but it's still, we'd have to get there and set
Right,
up.
but in the old days, you'd have to walk in or
Mhm.
call and make an appointment.
Right,
And now, go on the web.
right.
Right.
Well, you can always still call. You can
You
always
can still call, but,
Yeah, because if you do book an appointment online, you have to pay for it when you make the appointment.
yeah.
And if you call, you don't have to do that.
You pay in spot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you pay in spot.
Right.
Or you could pay over the phone, that's fine.
Yeah,
there-
you can
there's-
pay over the phone.
The phone gets answered all the time?
No, if we're in with a client, you'd have to leave a message.
Yeah,
Or if
that's
it's
what
off
I'm- yeah.
hours, if it's off hours, you'd have to leave a message. But we're very good at getting back to people and
Right.
trying to get everybody in.
But I can understand you prepaying on internet
Mhm.
bookings because you book someone, then they don't show up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
That has been a problem, and that is actually why I do it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, people can be, oh, I'm not gonna bother. now."
Yeah, then that does happen, and we don't like that.
No, well, you take your time, you go down.
Yes,
and
exactly,
and then
especially if it's
you-
something, Debbie and I, and, we're there an hour before the
Yeah,
appointment.
then you're waiting a half hour to an
Yes.
hour for them to come in,
Yes.
even though they're late, because, well, they might be late.
We do give them, some time, but then,
Yeah.
we try to call first and see
Yeah.
if maybe there was an issue. Sometimes people don't find us even though they're in our parking lot because, not able to put a sign on the building, but we are in the bank building, the Milford Federal Bank.
Walk in that front door.
Just go in the door,
Yeah.
get in the
Yeah.
elevator. The
Even
door's
if-
always open.
Yeah, I mean, they might think, well, the bank's closed, so the door's,
Yes,
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah, we're there. If you have an appointment with us, we're there. And yeah, we're there. Yeah. Yeah, so, but we do, if you're not able to make your appointment, you just give us a call. You
Yeah,
know,
we
we can
reschedule.
reschedule you. If you're sick, we would rather you didn't come in because, like I said, if we give you a service, if we give you a massage, you are not going to feel good. You'll feel worse. You probably won't feel worse right away, but the next day you will not feel good at all. And with a facial, because we're such close proximity, the staff will get sick. And then it's just like dominoes. We're all getting
Yeah,
sick.
that's a good point, yeah.
We're all getting sick, and nobody
Yeah.
wants that.
No, we don't want to
So
transfer
So we
it
don't mind
around.
it if an appointment
so-
needs to get moved.
Yeah, if an appointment needs to get moved because you're not feeling well, that is fine.
Just
But
let us know.
Just let us
Yeah,
know.
just let
Yes.
us know.
Yeah, we would greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, and, being a little bit courtesy doesn't hurt.
Yes,
Right.
that too. I would, I think back in the old days when I was young, and I probably didn't think twice as I worked at a hair salon, and I'm sure people didn't think twice about just not showing up, but that's time that other people can't book.
Right.
So we're losing the money from that appointment, and also
From an
another
appointment that
prospective
would've took
client
its
could have
place.
been in. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So we just,
And you can't recover that time. That's
No.
gone.
No,
Nope.
it's gone.
time is fleeting.
Correct.
I was a little nervous when we had first were making appointments online
Yeah.
and having to pay, but all my clients are like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
You
their
know, they'll
convenience, at their convenience, whatever
Right.
they want, go
Yeah,
online.
they just like it so much.
It's very convenient.
Sometimes
Times
11.
have changed now. A lot of people don't even carry any money anymore.
Yes.
They carry just
Yes.
cards.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes.
So I mean, it's a different era, and we're doing things different.
Mhm.
And a lot of people don't even have cards; they pay online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And I mean, and it's very easy to do that. We also don't accept tips on credit cards any longer. That is,
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, sorry. That gets to be not cost effective for the business. So there is an ATM downstairs at the bank around the back of the
Yeah, it's
building. You don't
outside.
have to drive through. So,
Okay.
but it's still available.
So for the tips, bring cash.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, please.
Yeah.
We appreciate that as well. Only if you like the service, which everybody does. Nobody ever leaves that place in a bad mood. Everybody,
Right.
they may have been in a bad mood when they got there, but they're definitely not when they leave. We make sure.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it sounds like a great concept. I mean, you go down, relax, get yourself relaxed. And I like the idea of what you do with the reflexology and I forget what it is now.
Reiki.
Polarity.
Yeah.
But I believe in that stuff. It really does work. I think it, you know, I really believe you can think yourself sick.
Oh, I believe that. I believe that
Yeah.
too. I definitely do. But this
You know-
will definitely make you feel better.
Right.
Even, you just get into that frame of mind, you feel better.
Well, if you can think yourself sick, you can think yourself well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
it works both ways.
exactly.
And obviously, that, you know, that's what you're practicing the alternative
Mhm.
here to make people feel better.
Yep.
And like I say, even if you got a chronic disease,
Mm-hmm.
what a good way to
You're
have.
still gonna feel better.
Yeah.
You're still gonna feel better, even if only for that time that you're on our table.
But, you know, we're finding more and more people being cured of cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And cancers that 10 years ago were
Yeah,
definitely fatal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think some of that is coming from the fact that we're coming to alternative medicines
Mhm.
that we weren't using
Right.
10 years ago.
Yep. I
It's
agree.
starting to come around more.
Mm-hmm.
We got a generation that's coming up that realizes, hey, try
There's
this.
different things to,
Yeah.
different avenues to go down to, do research on. And I think a lot of times when you find something different that's not medical, I mean, I think people are afraid to try it because the medical is what's tried and true. But
Right.
like you said earlier, what do you have to? You have nothing to lose. Nothing to
But,
lose.
you know, we got drugs that do work and do
Mhm.
help, but
Yep.
they have side effects.
Yep.
The situation with antibiotics,
Mhm.
they were so quick to hand them out now.
Oh yeah. Now you're
With-
finding out.
Now we're finding out that people are getting immune to the antibiotics.
Yeah.
And if you just watch, TV for an hour, you're bombarded with commercials for everything under the sun, and the side effects are worse than what ails you in the first
Doesn't it
place.
tell
Yeah.
you how they got half the commercial is giving you the side
Yes,
effects?
yes,
'cause
yes.
They're required
It
to
really
do that.
is. Like,
Yeah.
this side
I don't want
effect
it
can
to.
kill you if you take this medication to help you.
Yeah,
It's
no
like,
thank
okay, no
you.
thank you.
I know, I mean, you go to CVS and get a prescription, they give you a whole
Yep.
page of
Yeah.
side effects. I
Yeah.
mean, this is,
It's not good.
and I know that not everyone has the
Has-
side
right.
effects, but God
Good.
forbid I'm the one that
Yeah,
does.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, you'll get every
It's-
single
it's
one of
terrifying.
them. Right? Yeah, it is really. So.
And
Here's
if you
to
can
good health.
find a natural way of, I mean, God, that makes most sense at all.
Mhm.
The most sense.
Yeah, I would definitely
But
recommend.
Like I said, don't give up your doctor,
Mm-hmm.
but
Find
add-
an alternative to
Find
help.
an alternative to add to it.
Right,
Yeah.
an add-on. Oh, we have add-ons too.
We do have add-ons.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
Yeah,
those.
we have a lot of add-ons.
But you see, when people look at your place, I say spa, they don't come up with that concept.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's what you gotta get
I
out
think
there.
I think a lot of times, like I said earlier, that a lot of people think that it's just a luxury, and that
Yeah.
I'm going to get a massage. But the way that things are these days is it's not a luxury to take care of yourself.
Right.
If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to be hurting more down the line, and it's going to take longer for you to feel better because you hadn't been all along, basically. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
never too late. I mean, it's definitely never too late to start working out the kinks now.
And when a lot of people think of spa and luxury, they think of like the cost, and it's really, when you think about it, our spa isn't that expensive. Like services are.
The services fit the prices.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
We are competitive with other
Other spas.
places around that, if I do say so, aren't as nice as we are.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Way to be humble.
I'm
lot of
I'm
people-
proud of what we do,
Oh.
and that we put our clients
Yeah,
first.
we do, and I've had services from my mom, Bashaka. I have not had a massage by you yet, and Maraja, and Joe Ellen, and they are very good. I can say that because I like to try new things that I want to, say, hey, I got a massage by you and I got a facial by you, but they are very talented, and so when I put in the cost, I'm just like, that is very, like, maybe we need to bump up the price a little bit because that's an hour of your time, you're using that amount of product, like, no, that's just, you're doing a lot of work for that period of time. And,
Right.
And
You
a
know.
lot of people, I had somebody, I had somebody call yesterday and ask how much the threading was, and they were, it's $16 for an eyebrow threading, and he was like, what? What? I was like, yes, it's $16. Threading isn't an easy thing to do. It's not like,
It's really
Yeah,
not.
I'll
It's-
talk about it.
yeah, it's very.
We should have had
you know,
demonstrations.
It's labor
Right.
intensive, and we're not just. We're in a nice place. There was another place locally that had done threading that people raved about the woman, and she's no longer in business. And we are the next. No one else around here does it.
Yeah, so it's
unless you go to-
one-on-one, and you have all the time and attention. And I use a 100% organic cotton thread. So the threading is a technique which is more than 5,000 years old. And
Yes.
still, trying to spread the word. Many people don't know about it who are used to like a pro wax. So this is something which is very, no
Now,
side
let's
effects.
talk about the threading. I mean, a lot of people don't realize what threading is because
Right.
So
it's
it's
really new.
Mm-hmm. I think
It
it is
comes from
new
India,
around
It's
right?
here.
fairly
It's
new,
new
but
around
really not.
here, but it's really not.
It's
Yeah.
really not new, like I said. It's
Well, it's new to America.
Okay, new to this area.
New to
New to
this,
this area.
they, in the Auburn Mall, they have like a threading station where
And
it's
that's all
set
they
up,
do.
and that's what they do. And
So
I
that's
was-
your alternative. You can either go to
the Auburn Mall, or you can
or
stay
I think
local.
Milford is the other. I think there may be somebody that does it there, but in the local area, Bashaka's the only one who does it.
And,
Yeah.
and what it is, it's working on your eyebrows.
It's working
Yeah, like
around your
eyebrows.
eyebrows, or working around your lips,
Oh.
or your chin, or your entire face.
Yeah.
Some ladies like to get their sideburns threaded, or just the whole face, like I said.
It
So
removes
it's like
the hair, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
takes the
Moving
place of
arms.
waxing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of the wax, you use a cotton thread, and you extract hair and it's
Yeah.
extracted from the very root of your skin.
So it doesn't grow back.
Yeah,
Oh, it does.
the growth becomes lesser as time goes by.
I see.
And it's more precise. It will give you a very nice sharp shape. I can change shapes. I can I can do a basic cleansing based on what the client wants. And like I said, it has no side effects because it's just a 100% organic cotton thread.
Right.
No chemicals, nothing involved. So something definitely to try out, and
Yeah, and
People love it.
yeah,
They
People
do
love
love it.
They
Yeah.
do. They love it there.
it's something different.
It hurts.
Waxing
though.
can be pretty painful.
It does.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Well, it's all relative, I
Any
guess,
part.
to any type of hair removal where it's being ripped out
Right.
of your skin.
Yeah.
Hurts.
It's not a good
Like some people are just like, waxing hurts. I'm just like, how? You just sit there for a second, the next second it's gone. Like I got my
It still
eyebrows threaded,
hurts.
I'm just like, oh god, this is taking forever. Ow, ow, ow.
Some people enjoy
But
it. They
people
do like
love
it.
it.
They do.
I'm just
They love
like-
it.
Yeah,
And then they
I
come
have
out and their
so many-
eyebrows look fantastic. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah. It's a
I have
nice.
so many clients who switch from the wax to the thread.
They have.
Because They have, because people who have sensitive skin, sometimes they've had experiences where the skin was ripped off.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, and like I said, with the
That
thread,
happened to
there's
me.
nothing that can go wrong.
Quiet.
So it's
And,
Yeah.
and now you're the only one in town that does it,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I think around the surrounding
Around the
towns.
whole area,
I
yeah.
think in
Right.
the area.
right.
Mhm.
Because I know there was someone on Church Street
Yeah,
that was.
she's gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yep. So now we're stepping up. It's all
Yeah.
Bashaka.
We're,
all
we're,
Yeah.
ta- we're taking everything in.
Well, like I said, it's hard to get people used to the concept that when they think of spa, they think of, someone going to a place where they have pools or,
Yeah. No, we don't have that.
but it's
That would be nice.
it's a different type of experience.
Mhm.
You're actually a health situation.
It would be, I would say like health and wellness.
Yeah,
health and
We
wellness.
definitely promote health and wellness.
We do have some massages that are towards CrossFit.
I do have CrossFit special for members of that belong to any CrossFit box. just because
Oh.
I used to do CrossFit and I love CrossFit, and I want people that it's
Upper
very intense.
146.
Yeah, it's very intense workout, and
Yeah.
I think everybody who does CrossFit should come in and have a massage because it
After
it
the
promotes your
workout.
performances better. Your performances,
Yeah.
you can do more, and if you're sore or anybody that works out, it doesn't have to be just CrossFit, but anybody that works out, you should probably get a massage every now and again, ease
we
up
do
on those
have-
sore muscles.
We do have therapy massages.
Yeah, we do have specific therapy massage where we work on a specific body area for half an hour, and it's not a full body massage. It's just a specific area. If you have an injury or if just one part is bothering you, or you're sore in one area, then we would just work on that area.
You go to the doctor, they give you muscle relaxant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
And it
I mean,
just,
and that has a lot of side effects.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
makes you
Better
tired.
to go get a
and-
massage and get the muscle
Because
naturally
we're working
relaxed.
on the muscle itself.
Yeah,
not
work on the
just-
muscle and relax the muscle.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And that includes your back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can cause you to walk funny because your
Yeah.
back muscle is tight. You have
Mhm. Oh yeah, people, your hips come off. I've seen many clients that have one leg that's longer than the other. Their
Yeah.
hips are off because it's all connected.
Yeah.
It's all connected, and if you have one leg that's longer than the other, then you're definitely having back pain. And we have the psoas move that unravels the psoas muscle that will make your legs the same length, which is very helpful in getting rid of that pain. So, but it's just and it's just from everyday thing. If you stand on one leg longer than the other, so a lot of people do that. I do it myself. You stand on one leg more than the other.
Right.
If you're sitting down all day.
Yeah.
None of this is, conducive to a healthy body.
Well, even though the teachers always told you to sit up correctly, we never did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we tend to sloop. and
Mm-hmm. Yep. And just
sweat.
being in that position, and it could be, not just sitting in an office job. It could be any job. If you're in
Right.
a certain position, or if you're a contractor and you're bending and climbing and doing things of that nature every day, it's gonna start to hurt.
Yeah. And you're knocking your body out of normal proportion.
Mm-hmm.
So you really need to get in and get a massage and get
Yeah,
those
get
muscles
straightened
back
out.
into the right spots.
Yep. And that'll cause pain because if you've been in a certain position for so long, your muscles are used to being in that position. And trying to
Yep.
put them back where they should be is going to cause pain. They don't like that because they've been in the wrong position for so long. So it'll take more than one to get you back
And we
one
talked
session.
about you actually get crystallized muscles, right? They have they have crystals that form in your muscles or something?
Lactic acid built up in
Yeah.
muscles will, yes, like grainy
gotta break
salt
that
Yeah,
up.
and
yeah,
you grow crunchy. That's all the crunchy.
fascia.
Yeah,
tissue that
and you gotta break that up,
Yeah,
and
you gotta break up the fascia.
That can be painful,
Yeah.
but after it's done, you
Mhm.
feel so
It's
much
all,
better.
You have
'Cause you're able to
smooth
move, you're
moving,
able to.
yes.
You say,
Yeah.
God, I didn't know I was that tight.
Yeah.
I also work for Uxbridge Orthopedic and Sports Therapy on Wednesdays,
Oh.
and so I do a lot of therapy work, which carries over into the spa. I have a lot of clientele that come to the spa for therapy work.
Medicine is starting to recognize that therapy is a great route to go.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas even for headaches,
Yep.
Yeah.
I have people that come in that are migraine sufferers,
Yeah.
and they come in to
Especially.
prevent them because they know when it's coming, and they come in and they keep them at bay so that they don't have to suffer with them. I've never had a migraine, but I hear they're terrible.
Yeah, they're bad.
oh yeah,
so-
I thank God I never had. I don't even get headaches,
Mhm.
thank God.
Yeah, but to treat it before, and at that level, instead of having to take medication and lock yourself in a room with the lights off for hours at a time.
See, here again now, if you watch TV, they say, oh, the headache comes on, here, take this. But that doesn't,
Yeah.
all it does is numb the nerves.
Yep,
Since it blanks out the brain, says, okay, no more pain.
yep.
But the
And then
pain,
but then you're out of commission for however long it takes
Yeah.
until it starts to, when you take it, until it works.
but if you don't take care of the symptom,
It's just gonna
you-
go.
the reason you got the pain, it's your body's telling you, hey, I got a problem here.
Mhm.
And you cover it up, didn't do any good.
I have a guy that comes in regularly because he gets migraines, and he knows when he needs to come in to prevent it from happening. And it
Oh.
does.
Well, and I'm sure it's worth it to him.
It definitely is, yeah, it definitely is. He travels a lot too, so.
See, I always feel, I don't know why medical insurance companies don't consider things like massages and, you know, natural medicine.
Any alternative, yeah.
Yeah, alternatives, because they would save money in the end.
Well, I think because they don't have, well, I guess if they wanted scientific proof, they could get it, but they don't. I don't know, because we're not we're outside the realm of
There
medical.
are
Yeah.
insurances that will pay.
That will, like, they'll reimburse. We have a client that comes in, she gets reimbursed for hers, so that's,
Well, there's some companies now coming around.
yes, and there have been, like, a lot more, I think a lot more are covering, like, chiropractic, whereas
Yes.
they did not before.
I know, yeah, chiropractic, and Medicaid even picked up chiropractic
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
for a limited time.
yeah, they'll give you so many sessions. They'll
Right.
give you so many sessions.
But at least they're opening
They're,
up to
yeah, they're
it.
acknowledging it.
Yeah.
They're acknowledging it, and that's a positive,
You know,
for sure.
They'll give you a prescription for pain pills.
Oh, yeah, no problem, they'll pay for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and those things can be pretty expensive.
Yes, yes.
Plus, they're addicting,
Yeah,
and
and
you're
some of
stuck
them can
with
be
them.
very dangerous, and they
Yeah.
can lead to the worst things.
And why not say to some, look, we'll give you, go down and get a massage if that helps the pain before you buy the pain pills.
Right,
Like fibromyalgia.
yeah.
We do massage for fibromyalgia.
Yeah,
with- and lymphatic drainage massage help move everything. So, you know, there are different techniques to different massages. We're also certified prenatal,
Yep, prenatal.
postnatal, perinatal. So we're certified to take care of our new mamas coming.
Yep,
Yeah,
those are nice, pregnancy massage.
So we hit, you know, different things for
can
For a
you
lot of
prevent
different-
morning sickness? That's the big thing.
No,
No.
No,
nobody
nothing
can
for that,
prevent
right?
that.
Can you ease up the pain with childbirth?
yeah, sure.
Like doing a massage beforehand?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of our clients that come in, well, a lot of ones that are later in, you know, they're due to give birth anytime, they're tired.
Yep.
And they're carrying the baby, and it's
Well, yeah,
heavy.
you're walking around with
Yeah, with a
another
person inside
person.
you. Yeah, and you know, their lower back hurts, their legs hurt. They may have fluid because you know, towards the end of the pregnancy, that happens, and you know, they just want to feel better.
Yeah,
They just want to feel better, and you know, within 2 weeks of giving birth, they're coming in. And you know, the closer to the end,
Yeah.
or some of them come in at the very beginning, or they just want a massage, and they just happen to be pregnant.
yeah.
So there are certain things we have to do differently for a pregnant mom, but you know, it's still.
But it helps, I
very
mean,
nice.
if you can make them feel better,
Yeah.
I mean, walking around for 9 months with someone else is
Yeah.
not,
I had
don't-
two someone
I never had to
else's.
go through
I
it,
had
but,
twins.
oh, you had two people.
I had twins. I had two people in there at once, and
Yeah.
it was
I
pretty
mean,
tough.
yeah, it's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, it's not.
And, you know, especially the first time, I imagine even
Mm.
worse.
Yeah, when Kendall's my daughter, and she has a twin sister, Casey, and when they were both pregnant at the same time with their sons, and I sent them both for a pregnancy massage. We were not equipped to do both of them at my space at the time, but I sent them to both have pregnancy massages together, like a couple's pregnancy massage,
Yeah.
so they could share that experience
Did
together.
you find it helped?
Yeah, it was. I was having a hard pregnancy, but it was nice. I think me and Casey were in our second trimester at the time.
Yeah, I think so. You
Yeah.
went too far into it.
Yeah, and
Or close to
it was nice.
Yeah.
It felt good.
It's something nice to do for
Right,
a
right.
Cause when you're pregnant, you can't really you have to lay in like 2 positions your whole entire pregnancy. It's either
Yeah.
Yeah.
your left side or your right side.
That's
And they
what
tell you
it's
not to
like.
lay on your back because you feel like you can't breathe. So it's either this side or that side. So it was like nice because they had this pillow shaped like a donut, so you could actually lay on your stomach. And oh my god, it felt so good.
Oh, well, that's pretty good. That's a great idea.
We
Yeah.
like to take care of our moms.
I've
It was nice.
I've done reflexology also to help couples get pregnant.
Whoa,
What about
really?
to help them give birth?
Wow.
Yeah, and also
baby's
at
not
the
coming.
end of the line, when
Yeah.
they want the baby to come, yeah, we can work some reflexes on their feet to
But
help.
have you helped with people who are having trouble?
Yes.
Did it work?
So far, I'm waiting. They're all a couple new clients of mine, and yeah,
Oh.
there's actually, and I get to show them different things that they can do to help when it's ovulation time, there are different reflex
Yep.
points that they can work on also
Yeah.
to help, so it's pretty cool.
See, I mean, I think we're just on the tip of what can be done.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Right.
you know, we're just starting to get into it more so, and it's been around, but, you know, it's like what I said, when the Roman Empire fell, we lost a lot of knowledge.
Mm.
'Cause there was a lot of knowledge out years ago, but then we went into places, times like the Dark Ages, and you lost all that knowledge, and now we're starting to get it back.
Yeah. Well, the old cultures
Yeah,
are, and because it's like Eastern medicine, it's very, Western medicine is very slow to accept it.
yes.
To accept it like acupuncture or massage.
Well, I know.
Or reflexology or anything of like the
I think insurance
holistic
companies are
type.
finally starting to accept acupuncture, and that goes back about, well, being introduced here about 50 years ago,
Mm.
when Richard Nixon went to China, and that's when we first heard about it.
Yeah.
And so it took, 50 years for insurance companies to say, "Yeah, maybe that does work."
Yeah, right.
We have a trigger point massage also. It's like having acupuncture, but
Without the
instead of the needle, we're just applying pressure and
Pressure.
stimulation.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully, I mean, like I say, we're becoming more aware of these things, and maybe we'll be more accepted. And like people, they don't mind going to the doctor because they don't get the bill.
Right.
Well, maybe if these insurance companies, including Medicare, they would end up not paying as
Right,
much.
exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. They
Absolutely.
If you see what the doctor charges, that'd knock
Mm-hmm.
you over, and you say, "You're glad I didn't get the bill."
Yeah, yeah, you're exactly right though. I mean,
Yeah.
I had a problem with my neck and they made me go to get an x-ray, they made me go get an
Oh, my God.
ultrasound on my arm before they would give me an MRI to find out that I have degenerative discs in my neck. And it's just like, well, what? It was terrible, but it was like, you know, you're making me jump through these hoops at first to, you know, well, why don't you try this
Yep.
first and why don't you try that first, which were completely useless and a waste of money because I knew it was worse than what they were saying. But the same things with the massage. Why don't you try a massage? Why don't you try acupuncture before
I
and see if any
actually,
of those things work?
I had a pinched nerve a number of years ago. It was really bad, my whole right side. I couldn't even sleep in a bed. I had to sleep in a recliner.
Yeah.
Awful pain. Went to a great neurologist, one of the top ones in the nation. He did the MRI, and he says, well, I got good news and bad news. He says, the good news is I'm not going to operate on you.
Yay.
The bad news is I can't help you.
Oh, boo.
He says, but I would suggest you see, and he was good about it. He said, see a chiropractor.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I did,
Yeah,
and he looked at the MRI and he says, I can help you.
yeah,
And after 2 sessions, I haven't had it since.
that's great.
That's great.
That's great. And see?
Yeah.
You wouldn't- didn't
And
have
he
to
wouldn't
go under the
operate
knife.
because he said if he operated, it was too sensitive an area,
Yeah.
it could paralyze me.
Ooh, no thanks.
So you see, I mean, that's where alternative medicine makes a lot of sense.
It does.
And we
It
need to,
does.
thank God that neurologist was good enough to say to
up,
me,
yep.
seek an alternative.
Mm-hmm.
Where a lot of doctors, oh, no, I'll take care of that.
Yeah, right.
And then you end up paralyzed, and well, hey, you know,
Yep.
these things happen.
Yeah, those are the risks you
You
take.
know, sign this form before you,
That you can't
we
sue
go in,
us.
you have the
Yeah.
operation. Hey, see, the hour went by, we gotta
It
wrap
did,
it up.
it did.
You had?
I know
So-
a lot of people, they worry when they're calling up, what should I get for a massage? Or when they're looking at, well, what should I pick? What does that mean? And I always say, just come in.
Yep.
Or just put down combination of anything, and when you come in, talk to us.
Yeah,
Because
right.
we'll
When-
always know once we're done talking to you what
Right.
you need.
Right.
We always do an intake. We speak to you about what your issue may
Your
be, if it's
goals.
other than something other than relaxation, and we will go from there. And we will work with you. We don't just come in and say, okay, well, you said you're having that, so we're giving you that. It's what you want, not what we
Right.
want to give you. We want to give you what you want,
like-
basically.
Let's give you contact information before we get shut off. here.
Okay, our website is whitinsvillespa.com. You can find us on Facebook at the Spa in Whitinsville, and our phone number is 508-234-3982.
Okay, and we'll see you next week on About the Valley. My guest is going to be Jeannie Hebert, and we'll be talking about what's going on. Next week is the sidewalk sale in Whitinsville.
Oh, and we'll be there as
We'll be
well.
there.
We'll be there doing
All
chair
right.
massages and nail art.
All right,
see us.
okay, see you next week.
Thank you.
This would be a great time for
We
your
actually, the
henna.
computer took us off the air, but this kept filming, so.
Okay. still?
No,
No, we shouldn't be.
Oh,
no, Steve.
all right.